It's official, ULTY net asset has crossed $1 billion. This is very impressive. As I've said, that ULTY is going to take a lot of money from other funds. People will be selling other funds and buy ULTY, or it's just new investors are very attracted to ULTY, and that's because of its performance. And even some people suggested they're going to ditch msty and buy ULTY. But I don't see the case of you selling msty just because ULTY is performing well. You can have both. That's my approach. Hello, fellow passive income investors. Welcome to Think Passive, your eyes and ears on passive income investing. Today, I have a very important update on ULTY net asset, the price and income projection, how much you need to invest in ULTY to be a millionaire. ULTY YieldMax Ultra Option Income Strategy ETF distribution rate is 80.26. Since it was incepted, it has returned only about 8%. And that's because it was at $20 and it crashed to $6. Recently, YieldMax ETF has changed its strategy, and we've seen this ETF is going back up again, or at least is staying sturdy because it's been at $6 for a long time. And if you're receiving those distributions and it just says $6, you're going to make a lot of profit. Distribution history: ULTY has paid distributions since March 18, 2024. And it used to pay monthly distributions and switched to weekly starting March 2025. Since it switched to weekly distributions and YieldMax changing their strategy, we have seen its NAV stabilized and it becomes very attractive to most investors. Fund overview: YieldMax Ultra Option Income Strategy ETF ULTY is an actively managed fund that seeks to generate income from portfolio of cover call strategy, each on underlying security. ULTY also provide direct or indirect exposure to share price return of the underlying security, subject to a limit of potential investment gains. ULTY investment sub-advisors will typically select between 15 to 30 underlying securities, primarily on implied volatility level, and will regularly review ULTY portfolios to determine whether one or more of its cover call strategy should be increased, decreased, or eliminated, and whether any such strategy should be implemented on any new underlying securities. Investment objective: primary investment objective is to seek current income. Secondary investment objective is to seek exposure to the share price return of the underlying security, subject to a limit on potential investment gains. ULTY was incepted February 28th, 2024. It trades on New York Stock Exchange. Expense ratio is 1.24. There is a little bit of discount right now, 0.10. So you are paying 1.14%. And here are the top 10 holdings. There's an AMD, Coinbase, Palantir, Robinhood, Mara, MSTR. So for people who are a fan of MSTR, if you invest in ULTY, you also invest in MSTR. It's not as much as MSTY. There is Rigetti Computing, there is SMCI, Tesla, UPST. There are a lot of underlying stocks of crypto companies and quantum computing, for example, IonQ and Rigetti. These are the top two quantum computing stocks. They're very popular with a higher trading volume and very volatile. So that's a good news for ULTY strategy. Now let's look at ULTY price update. Today, ULTY went down about 2 cents or 0.32%, and after hours seem to be regaining the same amount that it has lost. 52-week range is between $5.23 to $14.40. Volume is very high, over 28 million shares traded, but on average is about 8 million. The big hope here for ULTY is that it might go up. If we look at the 52-week range, it was at $14 at one point, and it was at lowest at $5, and it has regained from $5 to $6.20. So that's $1. So imagine if you buy at $6.21 and it goes up to, let's say, $8, you're going to have a profit of $2 per share. On top of that, you're going to receive about a 75% distribution yield per year. That's very impressive. Now let's go to a third topic on income projection, on how you can invest in ULTY and become a millionaire. Before going there, guys, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the important update from YieldMax and Round Hill. And if you like this type of content, please smash the like button and don't forget to share with someone you think this video might help. At ManchiManch8698. Hi, thanks for all your videos. Got a new video idea for you and something I was thinking today. Let's say we invest 100K into ULTY. We drip 100% of that for compounding. How long will it take to reach 1 million in account balance? Let's say the share price remains the same and they pay 9 cents every week. Thanks, brother. I reply, I appreciate the love. That sounds like a solid idea. Let's crunch numbers and see how fast we can make that 1 million happen. I'll try my best and make that video probably this Saturday. So because I promised here on my comment yesterday, so today I felt obliged to make this video. So guys, before I jump into these numbers, I want to make a disclaimer. This is not a financial advice. This is just a guidance based on the numbers we have from YieldMax. And all these numbers and projection here are not guarantees that you're going to make this income because things can change. So that's something you have to bear in mind. Now let's start. ULTY price 621. Average distribution from that question, if they paying 9 cents per week, that's annual income of 75% using the price of today, or annual income in total per share is $4.68. You can see 468 to 621 within a year. You're almost going to make your money without even have to do anything else. If we come down here, we can see income projection. So this is the first thing I'm going to start with. And second thing I'm going to show you is lump sum investment, meaning if you put 100,000 today, reinvest all your distributions, how long is it going to take you to be a millionaire? Again, guys, this projection is not a guarantee and is not advice or a solicitation to tell you to go buy ULTY. Now, if you invest $5,000, you're going to receive 805 shares, and that's a 3,768. Very little income for most people. It's an income that can help you maybe pay some bills, but not a lot. If you go to $50,000, now we're talking about making $37,000 a year. That's quite a bit of income. Now, if you put your $100,000, you're going to receive $75,362. So this is an income I can see that you will be able for some people to retire with this amount of money. Let's say you go to 300,000, that's a 225. As you can see, the more you invest, the more you're going to generate. Now let me answer the question, how long is it going to take you if you invest $100,000 today to become a millionaire? Assuming that you're going to invest only $100,000, you're not going to put anything after that, and there is no dividend increase, and the share price will remain the same at rate of 75.4%. This is a yield we have from average distribution using the price of today. Here on this column, we have a year, we have this year dividend, we have total dividend you have received, and on this column is total amount you have in your portfolio. So you start with $100,000. That year, you're going to receive $75,000. Total distribution, $75,000. You're going to take that, add to 100,000. Then you reinvest all that distribution. End of second year, your portfolio is going to be 232. If you go to third year, you're going to have 439. Fourth year, you're going to have 747. You're almost a millionaire. So you just have to stake one more year. Then you reinvest that amount you've received of 300,000. That will push you to $1 million portfolio. If ULTY pays the same, it does not go down in price. Now, let's say you keep that money for one more year, then your portfolio is going to be 176. And seventh year, your portfolio is $2.5 million. And if you live to the 10th year, your portfolio is going to be over 6 million. That's amazing how compound interest works. I just want to make this video to answer this investor's question of how long it's going to take you. So it's not going to take you that long if ULTY stays the same and keep paying the same. And this is just hypothetical. This is not a guarantee. I want to make sure you understand this. So that's all I have for today. If you found value in today's video, please smash that like button and share with someone you think this video might help. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of the important update. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next one. Bye bye.